And so we'll do that. All right, so we're going to do the binomial theorem here. So if we get 0 successes, first of all, what's the probability of success if you're drawing a club? 1/4, or you could think about that as like 13 clubs out of 52 clubs, 1/4. What's the probability of failure? 3/4. Okay, so if I succeed 0 times, that means I'm going to take, and can we just call this 0.25? That might make it a little easier than 0.75. So I'm going to take 0.25. How many times do I succeed on this line? I want 0 successes, so 0 successes. And then how many times do I want to fail? If I succeed 0 times, how many times do I fail? 5, because there's 5 trials. And then times, and then you're going to do 5, choose 0. Now, there are some of these things that you have to put in your calculator and some you don't. What's anything to the 0 power? 1, yeah, 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. And also if you do anything choose 0, it'll also be 1, but we can show you that. So if you wanted to do the whole thing, you'd say 0.25 to the power of 0, which you really don't need to do because that's 1, times 0.75 to the power of 5. Times, and remember you got to do this in your calculator, 5, math, choose 0. 0.237 about. All right, let's try, what's the other one we had to do? 3? All right, we'll do 3. Right here. How many successes do we have for this one? 3, so 0.25 to the 3rd power times. Second, because we failed twice. If we got it 3 times, we failed twice. Times 5, choose 3, because we're picking which ones we're going to succeed in. All right, put that in your calculator. See if you get the same answer as me. We're checking right now to see if you can put this in your calculator. If you do not get the right answer, turn to your partner and figure out what you did wrong on your calculator, or call me over and I'll help you. Remember, if we do this right, all of our probabilities will add up to what? 1. How are we doing? Anybody get the probability wrong on their calculator? Okay. All right, next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to, your calculator will actually do this for you. On the AP test, you can obviously choose which one you want to do, although you will have to understand this formula, but there are 3 different ways. Binomial probability using your calculator. So if you hit, let's see if I remember how to do it. Okay, so hit second, and then it's distribution. It's right above, you see this varse button right here? So hit second and then that button, and you should end up on this list. It should say normal PDF at the top of it when you hit it. So second, and then this button right here, varse. And then you're going to scroll down the list, and you're going to pick the one that says Binomial Pdf. The difference between PDF and CDF, CDF is cumulative, so it adds up all the probabilities before that as well. PDF is what we want right now. So you pick Binomial Pdf, and then in it, you're going to put in 3 numbers, and they are, or is it 2 numbers? I think it's 2. No, 3. And they're in alphabetical order, N, P, and then X. Remember, N is how many trials you have, P is your probability of success, and Q is how many successes you want to have. Why wouldn't they ask for Q? Because it comes from P. Yeah, it's just 1 minus P, right? And your calculator can do that. So we're going to try this out with this one. So let's see, I said complete 1 and 2 by using your calculator. So we're going to do a binomial PDF for this one. We're going to put in, we've got 5 trials. Our probability of success is 0.25, and we want 1 success. And you're going to do the same thing twice. This would work with a formula, by the way. All right, so I'm going to put in 5, 0.25, 1. And I got 0.40. No, 0.396. Did you guys get the same thing? Now, just in case you didn't know this about your calculator, and there's always somebody who doesn't, probably not those who took advanced math with me, but if you didn't take advanced math with me, I bet you don't know this. Hit second enter right now. Second enter pulls up exactly what you just put in your calculator, so you don't have to go back and do it again. What do we have to change, though? The 1 to a 2. Hit enter. 0.264. All right, now the last way to do a binomial distribution is by using a table. And there's a table in the back of your book for binomial distributions. It is on page A8. So open one book by your group to page A8. Just one table would work.